Great day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome here to another inspiring podcast episode, if you will, of Transformation Greatness along with SBN, a Small Business Network podcast. I am your host here, Sean A. White, founder and creator of a brand called Transformation Greatness, which is all about motivating, encouraging, and inspiring the masses. And with that, this is episode entitled 463. And I'm not sure if you can see in the title and the description, but I'm labeling this self care, how to recharge when depleted. And how this all came about, just to go ahead and tell you real quickly, we're speaking over with one of my former partners, and we were really talking about that aspect of self care. It is something that is a hot topic. It's normally talked about recently, but I think not enough. And so, from this individual standpoint, I want to be able to frame just a talk to really speak about self care and the importance of that. And more importantly, what do you do when you are depleted? And like most of us, we have definitely been there. I know for one, I have definitely been there at moments in which that I have been literally tapped out. I was done for. So, what can we do about that? That is the number one question. So, with that being said, for all those that are in the room right now, do me a favor, put in the hashtag live, guys. Let me know exactly where you're tuning in from, where you're watching this from, and more importantly, if you're getting value out of this. And I get it, it's a Sunday, so if you happen to catch this on a replay, do us a favor, put in the hashtag replay and go ahead and just let us know exactly where you're tuning in from. And more importantly, if you're going to get any value from this. So real quickly, I'm just going to introduce myself and we're going to jump in, go past the pleasantries. So again, my name is Sean White here, founder and creator of Transformation Greatness, which is all about motivating, encouraging, and inspiring the masses. With that, the brand consists of me being as a speaker, a coach, a hypnotherapist practitioner. In addition, I'm a radio and TV personality with SBN, the Small Business Network, and I'm a part of many other different organizations and different facets. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. And I want to open this up with a question for you. How many of us, raise your hands, please, how many of us have actually, even at work or even in business, just been on the go, 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 right? More like an energizer bunny, right? Which is going and going and going and going and going. But yet we don't find the time as far as to truly stop and take a breather or truly stop and rest and more so just re-energize and recharge. As it even states here, as far as in the scriptures, if you're a God-fearing person, in the word, it even says that God rested on the seventh day. Not because he was tired, but because he was done and complete, but he set the foundation early on the importance of self-care, if you will. Now, mind you, if our founder and creator, holy creator, can even set aside a day where he can just sit back and just rest and marvel at his excellent work of completion, then why can't we? Why are we stuck in this phase where we have to go, 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 and yet not take the time as far as to even relax? So I want to come here and I want to really talk to you guys about that, in which, especially in these days and times, I get it. We got bills, we got businesses, you got families, different things of that nature. The world demands, of so much from us. And it's no wonder why so many people are so burnt out, so stressed out, with so many different health issues, more now than ever. So the question does beg then, Sean, we all know the obvious, right? So what can we do to really take that back if we're in fact depleted? So just a little bit of research here, just very briefly. I just want to come with just a few points here, and hopefully, as far as with those points, you can be able to even use these different, techniques, right? So I want to go ahead and pull this up here, and because I find this very interesting, I'm also going to go ahead and tie it as well. So the first thing in which I came across, guys, is that the main thing is, this is the main thing, is that self-care is not selfishness. It's actually stewardship. What do you mean by that, Sean? What do you mean it's not selfish? It's stewardship. I want you to think about this way. If you allow yourself to recharge and refresh, it allows for you to look at things from a different standpoint, and it helps you to be able to help and serve at a highest level. Because when you're able to recharge and refresh, you're able to take a step back from all the hustle and bustle. Thus, most people use today as a day. You'll then be able to really start brainstorming ideas. You really start to be able to, like, what type of content can I use come up this week that will better serve my clients and my audience? Because you had taken the time to focus on yourself, to focus on your mental health, to focus on your emotional health, right? Also for your spiritual health as well. That's why it's very important to really be able to take this time and focus on the scriptures, right? To establish that relationship as far as with your higher power. Because what good is it as far as you to be on the go, 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 go? You're being productive pretty much 24/7, but you're not taking a step back and really just observing and analyzing, and more importantly, understanding where your body is at. And so it is a form of stewardship, and is a form of you not being selfish, but more so of you loving yourself. I remember, man, for years and years and years, I used to just be on a go, 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 or now kind of person, right? And just want to make things happen like, 2 seconds ago, right? And just going with that relentless drive and just pure aggression. And for some individuals, they can definitely do that. Even to this day, they've been doing that for absolutely for years. And I have partners that are like that, right? And I feel as far as that's actually a gift, because not everybody can do that. There's only a handful of people on the face of the planet that can actually do that. And that is a gift. That is a blessing. But for most people, they can't do that, right? They can't go, 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 be on ultra drive, because what happens, just like with me, as time went on, health became an issue, right? And I was having certain medical issues that was really affecting me. And so with that, I had to learn for myself to take a step back and really be able to, like, kind of to woosah, and just to really observe and analyze and really pay attention to my body. Because what good is it for myself to just be on the go, 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 and yet I'm dead? It doesn't serve anyone whatsoever. So these are the 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to go ahead and have a conversation with you. Some may resonate with this, some may. Sorry about that. So we had a little bit of delay. So the first point I want you to think about is this, is that I want you to prioritize your rest without guilt. And like I mentioned, it's very productive when you're able to get your rest without guilt. You have a clearer, more sharper mind, and you're more excited as far as for the task that's going to be coming up for the up and coming week. I want to share something with you for all of my Bible scholars, if you will. And this comes out of Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. And this comes from the NIV. And Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." I want you to think about that. When was the last time that you have given yourself that grace as far as to really be able to have that rest and just give it to the Most High? I know I definitely have been guilty of that for sure. So I got both hands raised up. Ladies and gentlemen, I got both hands raised up. But I want you to think about that. Giving your burdens away, just laying them down and giving them to the higher power in order for you to gain rest. That's something to think about. Second point is this. When you do so, this allows you to reconnect to what fills you. I just alluded to it on that. When you're able to reconnect, it allows for you to remember your why. Remember, why are you doing on what you're doing? What has made you passionate? What has made you excited in the beginning, right? During this entrepreneurial journey, during this business journey, during your spiritual journey, it gives you that reconnection. And it's like, indeed, indeed. And think about it this way. How many of you have actually known for others to take vacations, right? That's why they have vacations. How many of you have known to take a cruise or to go to a retreat of some kind? You're doing that in order to reconnect, to be refilled, if you will, because you realize and you understand that you can't give on an empty cup or a cup that's halfway full, but you can only give from the overflow. How many of you have actually have heard that? Giving from the overflow. And so the importance of reconnecting by having that self-care, however that looks like for you. For some, it may be as far as we're reading. For some people, it may be watching a movie. For some people, it may be just listening to some great music, right, while you're reading a book. Everybody's self-care is totally different. But the point is, you're using that as a form to reconnect on what's already in you, right? And so I think that's very therapeutic, to go ahead and say the least. And the third point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up because my goal is not for this to be long, is to unplug to reconnect with God. Mm. Ooh. You know, when we give ourselves that grace and that mercy to go ahead and do so, to unplug from everything, from social media, from the world, from the demands of others, and just to reestablish that relationship that you have with your higher power. It does something. It keeps that drive and that hunger going and that passion and just that resiliency to keep on going. When you are able to unplug, thus, that's why he commanded us as far as to rest on the seventh day or the Sabbath, wherever you want to say, either Saturday or Sunday, doesn't matter. But when you do so, notice the difference in which that you're using. Just notice. And just like it says here in Psalms 23, verse 3 in the King James Version, he restores my soul. Something for you to go ahead and consider. So my closing thoughts is this, folks, is that you're not a machine, you're not a robot, and that you are human. Give yourself that grace and that mercy without guilt, without anyone making you feel bad, to have self-care. Because I'm going to tell you something. Even CEOs, billionaires, celebrities, those that you admire and respect as far as in your respective fields or industries, they even as well have to rest. They even have to use some form of self-care, whether spending time with family, whether relaxing, reading a book, whatever the case, they even have to go ahead and do so as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is my talk of today. It was once again titled Self-Care, How to Recharge When You Are Depleted. And I really hope that this truly helps someone out. If you can all do me a favor, if you found this to be very inspiring and inspirational and motivating, but also at the same time very helpful, do me a favor, if you will. Please feel free as far as to message me, DM me in the comments. If you or someone you know that is looking as far as to have like a coach, by all means, please feel free to reach out to me. If you're going through like a presenting issue, maybe stress, anxiety, confidence, fear of public speaking, wherever have you, and you're looking for someone that's going to really give you a safe space, but more importantly, it's going to work with you to achieve those results in which that you're looking for, by all means, please feel free to reach out to me as well. And if you're an inspiring entrepreneur and you're looking to see what the power of TV and radio can do for you, and you're looking to promote your brand and business on a weekly basis, we'd love to have a conversation with you about that. Obviously, TV and radio does cost, but just to see you on a weekly basis and seeing what that looks like will be very, very exciting. And so if that intrigues you as well, please feel free to reach out to me. Until then, boys and girls, this concludes episode 463 of Transformation Greatness, along with SBN, the Small Business Network podcast. I am your host here, Sean A. White, and we're going to end this segment like I do all my others. And if what we stated on here either motivated, transformed, or inspired at least one person, then may God be the glory, and I take no credit for absolutely none of it. Until then, you're all amazing. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. By His grace and mercy, look forward to seeing you all on the next episode. Peace and love, family. Thank you for your time. Have a blessed one.